Can you teach me how to get what I want?
Imagine getting what you want in life, in love, with work, in your relationships. Imagine being like that person that seems to just get everything that they ever wanted. They've got the golden touch. Imagine having a really simple process that you can use anywhere you are in the world that's completely portable and free to achieve this. Well, you don't have to imagine it. We're going to talk about it today, and you're going to leave this conversation having this simple process, which is transformational. Years ago, I was working with a client. She came to me and she was telling me that she was almost 40. She was single. All her friends around her had partners and families, and she was feeling super alone. So I said to her, "What do you want instead?" And it was difficult for her to describe. She was just hanging out in this place where she was alone and everyone around her was busy with their families. So I probed. Tell me what you can see when you have got what you want. And she said, "I'm really happy because I've got a baby." So I looked at her and said, I can't see that. Like, describe that baby for me. That sounds like a beautiful goal to have. So she described it in detail. We went into the nth degree on the day. It was a cold day. The baby was in a pram and it was wrapped in not just one, but two blankets. One of the blankets was hanging over the edge. She saw her baby in the pram with a blue beanie on. She saw her partner walking with her pram next to her. She saw her partner's beautiful blue eyes and his dark hair. She saw the fog in the air because it was a cold day. So immediately, I hope you can get this visual of this beautiful woman with her dream baby and her dream partner. Then I asked her, what did she hear? So she described that she was walking the pram next to the baby and she could hear the noise of the train going past because she was right on the side of the station. She heard her partner's laugh because the baby made like a gurgle, like the baby made a gurgling noise in the pram. And she was just looking at them with so much love and so much beautiful energy because she had her little family that she had dreamed about. So I asked her, what did she feel? She felt really cold, like it was a cold day with the fog in the air and they were all rugged up. She felt her jacket and her scarf wrapped around her neck. She felt her partner's hand rubbing against her hand as they walked the pram. She felt her other hand on the pram, on the bar of the pram. So can you see here, we have created a visual of using. So what she did was create a visual of her new reality, something she didn't have yet, but something she wanted to move towards. You see, the brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. She used her senses to create a vision of what she wanted, which was her dream baby, her dream partner, and this life that she so desperately wanted. When we finished the conversation, my heart was full of love. The energy in the room was electric. I could see the vision of what she wanted to create. She could see it. She could feel it. She could smell it. Our senses are so powerful. A couple of years later, I had the pleasure of bumping into her and catching up on what had happened. She had that baby boy. She had her life partner, and she was so full of joy and happiness. Often we do this and we forget that we had even crafted that story in the first place. I do this for a living, but these stories still blow me away, how we can use our senses and use our imagination that we did so much as a little child to create our dream life. So if there's two things I want you to take out of today's conversation, it is number one, there is no difference to the brain between our imagination and reality. So what are you asking for? Number 2, how are you using your senses to create that new reality? What do you see? What do you smell? What do you feel? What do you taste? We've forgotten how to bring all these senses together. So much so that often when I ask people what they see, they answer with something that I can't see. She said, I'm so happy I've got my baby. And I said, I can't see that with my eyes. What do you see? Use all of your senses. And I challenge you, once you know this information, it is so hard to unknow it. My mission in life is for you to achieve your wildest dreams, to unleash your limitless potential. And this is a really simple and easy process to get what you want with the path of least resistance. So that choice is yours. As you go to sleep at night, as you wake up in the morning with those beautiful theta sleep waves, bring that vision to mind of exactly what you want. And that will automatically stop you from hanging out in a place of what you don't want, which is what a lot of us do without even realizing. I can't wait to hear your stories of how you've achieved your wildest dreams. And if you use this very simple process to get what you want. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Keep reaching to feel better, because the world needs you to feel good so you can share that very special gift that only you have. And if you want more, check out my next video here.